You know what else is wild? The Empire State Building.
Yo,
I can't. This is why I'm rooting for the Chiefs so bad. I really want the Chiefs.
Ross, I wanted to spend a good chunk of time on the show on this because there ain't no way. When I saw this, first I thought in the era of parody accounts that I was being trolled with the verified check. I'm thinking there's no way that the Empire State Building is going to be lit up in Philadelphia Eagles colors. Who does that? Then I look and I'm verifying the page. I'm like, oh, this is really the Empire State Building's Twitter.
I want to speak to the manager.
Word.
All right, Karen. All right.
I would have literally been the proudest Karen that day because that was so despicable what I seen, bro.
Yeah. Nah, I'm with y'all. So they actually tweeted, "Fly Eagles, fly!
Oh.
We're going green and white in honor of the Eagles' NFC Championship victory."
Well, first, do you not know that they're in literally the same division as the New York Giants?
They just sent the Giants packing last week.
Literally.
How you gonna honor them?
Literally.
That's the disrespect.
Listen,
What are we doing?
hear me out. Maybe it's a relative of Micah Parsons. Because Micah was talking about bring it home for the NFC East,
he
boys.
Yo, the slurpage was crazy.
Are you?
Micah?
Oh my God!
Sorry.
Lane Johnson. Wait, what did he say?
Keep it pushing.
I missed it.
He said
Nah, he was on Lane Johnson. He was riding that bike a little too much, bruh. It was crazy.
Just like at Penn State. Yeah.
Oh, man. He circled back to it. Damn. Michael Parsons was a wild boy. If y'all don't know the allegations in Penn State, go ahead and look it up. Enjoy yourself with that. But
yeah,
a little too much fun, yeah.
Yeah.
Just trolling.
All in all, the Empire State Building, this just goes to show you, like, we've lost all the recipes. Because there's no way. This is why, like, New York sports fans used to be, like, tough. Mm-hmm. We used to have that dog in us, right? There wasn't no way, like, if we saw somebody in a Phillies jersey at a Mets game, or if somebody pulled up to a Yankees game with a Boston Red Sox jersey,
Right.
man, you gonna beat their ass. That's the way I was told it.
You know what it is. New York teams have been so bad over the last decade. Nobody has any energy to be like,
yo.
They can't.
There's no more pride.
Listen, bro. I tell you one thing. When we catch Trae Young on the streets of New York, it's up. The Knicks fans, the Knicks fans ain't lose that sauce.
Trae Young's balding.
We forget about the hairy lollipop over there in Atlanta. We
Us Knicks fans, we gonna handle that business real soon. I don't know about everybody else though.
We ain't forget about Trae Young, but Ross is right though, because and I see people like Dave Portnoy. Let me just read off this tweet. The Barstool president. So he said, how lame is the Empire State Building, lighting up a New York building in the colors of an NFC East rival? What an absolute piece of ish building. I'd be embarrassed to have it in my city. They should knock it down. Now,
He's spit in.
But that's my point. We're being laughed at right now. New York sports, listen, I'm not even, I don't have a dog in the fight with the Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, whatever.
Are we a joke to you?
I'm a Saints fan, but I'm just saying New York sports as a whole, we're just a laughing stock, like Ross said. There's no pride anymore. There's no pride in the Mets, Yankees, Knicks. There was never any pride with the Nets. Nets in New Jersey.
Well, the Yankees, I mean, if you're on the Yes Network, they always talk about them. I mean, they'll talk about the Mets a little bit, but they don't. It's not. Years ago, and even now, the Yankees, out of all the New York sports teams, get the most promise, or the most what's it called? The most
potential.
No, not potential.
The most cachet.
They get people are more positive about them. That's what I mean.
You say the Yankees?
Yeah, out of all the teams, I mean,
that's true.
Yeah, I mean, if you really think about it, that's really where it comes from. I mean, unless they have to be really bad for 20 years, like what it was back in the 60s, it has to be that bad for them not to have any confidence in them, and that's never happening. So if other teams were just like the Yankees and they were winning every year and they actually won championships, different story. But I'm a Giants fan, obviously. I can't rip the Eagles. I can't do that because they've beat us up for the last decade.
No, you still got to talk your ish.
Man,
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's you.
No, I agree. I want to, but it's hard to when we haven't been very good for the last 5 years. They've been dominant.
It's not hard at all.
Yes, it is.
It's not. It's not hard at all. Put me in a room with an Eagles fan.
They would laugh at us.
They won a Super Bowl.
And I don't matter. See, that's the thing. That's the thing about being a fan. When you're a fan, sometimes the stats matters. Other time it don't. You just out there fighting with your heart. And that's what it's going to come down to at the end of the day.
Francis preaching.
Because look.
You doing that preaching thing again.
Yeah, but if your team's ass for a long time.
Hold up.
Wait,
like
that's
dog
rough.
water.
Look at what we did with Mr. Dayball year 1.
No, I
Come on
agree.
now.
This
You
year,
gotta-
I'm about to turn up
This
even
year,
more
I
times
agree.
2. Like everybody
Yeah.
could praise the Yankees, but when it come down to Yankees and Astros, we gonna get that heat because we can't beat them. Like they literally put belt to cheeks every time. So, shoot, I'm gonna be supporting my Giants all the way to the end because
Yeah.
Dayball in year 1, he gonna turn me up.
Listen, you gotta talk your smack if you're a Giants fan in this situation.
No.
What I would say, listen, as a Saints fan, when the Falcons were like, "Oh, we went to the division this year and we went to the Super Bowl," I was like, just wait, wait.
Yeah.
I know y'all history. You think I'm stupid? The Atlanta Falcons always mess it up, and watch what happened. 28-3 happened.
Literally.
If you're a Giants fan, you got to be like, I've seen my team win 2 Super Bowls. you saw your little one with Nick Foles, all right. A little flash in the pan,
Yeah.
lightning in the bottle Super Bowl. Like, you still got to talk. This is what I'm talking about. New York sports fans got to have some pride about them.
Literally.
You just can't be like, oh, the Eagles dog walked us this year. I can't talk right now.
If somebody
Like, you can't.
mentioned that championship with Nick Foles to me, all I gotta say is Kayvon Thibodeau. That's it. All I gotta say is Kayvon Thibodeau.
Do y'all know how hard it is to live with an Eagles fan? Not just that, to live in New York for years, like I'm talking about decades, like older than me, and be a Philadelphia fan for every single sport. Like I'm talking about the Phillies, I'm talking about the Eagles, I'm talking about the Sixers. Like imagine living with a full-time Phillies fan. This is you can't talk.
Yeah,
you can't talk.
Gina was telling me about her trauma earlier.
Yo.
She was like her dad don't even ask her how her day is.
Like-
He just start talking about
Yes,
Philly.
indeed. We know how Philly fans get down, like when their teams are good, which is why you look at the state of Philly sports right now. On paper, it's above New York sports because you have the Phillies that just went to the World Series.
Yeah.
You have the Eagles that are in the Super Bowl, and the Sixers look damn good right now.
Yeah.
They look
Right.
pretty. We saw what Joel Embiid did to Nikola Jokic.
Yeah.
Talk about belt to cheeks.
Yeah. Talk about it.
That was that. So Philly sports is in a good place right now, but I'm begging New York sports fans when it comes to Philly, Boston, Dallas, Miami, whatever it is, you still got to stand up and talk. I know New York sports is kind of in a rut right now, but you can't just let.
We're not far behind though. We're not.
I don't think we are as far as we were like years ago. We're better than we were a few years ago. But it's like because the Giants obviously are going in the right path. You got the Jets. Who knows? But I think they are. I think the Jets kind of are for the first time in years.
They get Rodgers, definitely.
Yeah, if they get Rodgers, the Knicks. I think I could be 95 years old. I don't think they're going to win a championship. So that's just my.
Nah,
opinion.
don't say
Please,
that.
no.
Maybe.
Okay, so when I'm 40, they'll win a championship. Like I'm actually, I'm 23, so 17 years compared to 75 years. I'm giving you guys like a chance here.
I don't disagree with Ross about the 95-year-old statement. Old boy said he's not looking to sell that team anytime soon. He said he's keeping it in the family.
He said he gonna ban liquor too.
I don't even drink, but listen, if you're going to MSG, you going there for some liquor and some views.
I'm drinking. It's been
Like-
it's been a lot of games where the Knicks were in the process of blowing a 40-point halftime lead. I'm just over there sipping on whatever I'm sipping on. I'm like, all right, this is fine. Like the meme with the dog in the fire. This is fine. This is fine. Everything is fine.
He's just trying to make everything about the Knicks organization laughable.
Even like
Yeah.
it's bad in New York.
It's not
and-
just me. Everybody makes fun of the Knicks. It's not me.
It's always LOL Knicks.
What if we just boycott
like,
the Knicks?
I'm like the last person.
We're the fans, and we literally laugh.
If we boycott them, they have no choice but to change. Taking it back to the Montgomery, Alabama days, literally. Literally, that's how it has to be
MLK
down.
Day just passed. You might be onto something.
I'm not getting
You might be onto
sprayed with a
something.
fire hose for the Knicks. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it.
Oh man! All right, so we had a caller, but they called anonymous and then they cut off the line. So
Casper's back.
Casper, hey, if you want to call back, please get yourself off anonymous and call us back at 516-572-7440.
They heard MLK had to go.
7440. That's crazy. Hey, call us back. Call us back. Put your name to it though. Put your name to it.
Nah, yeah, man.
The Knicks have banged more fire extinguishers than they've won playoff series over the last 20 years. It's hard for me to be optimistic.
Ping pong. Like,
Sorry.
Listen, I'm trying to chill on the Knicks slander with the Walt Frazier interview coming up, but man, we talk about them versus the Nets, and Nets fans want to be like all 8 of them, 9.
Don't forget Charlie. 10.
10, yeah. So all 10 of them want to be like, oh, it's a Nets town. In the Knicks.
who said that?
Listen, I'm just saying.
Ain't no way.
No. They'll always be the little brother.
And this is my point about like the Empire State Building stuff. Like, ain't no way just because you're winning and you're up and you beat down the Knicks every time. Like, I'm not gonna say it's a Nets town. Never will I ever say it's a Nets town.
Never.
Why would I?
They
ever
could
do
win
that?
like 40 straight championships.
It'll never be a Nets town.
Always be the little brother.
Never.
You also have to remember, too, a lot of these Nets fans were not Nets fans before Kevin Durant and Kyrie got there.
Thank you.
Yeah, they're a bunch of like Wall Street people. They were Williamsburg hipsters. Where did these people come from?
Like, y'all are not from Brooklyn. Y'all from Piscataway. Remember that.
They're from Massachusetts. They're from Maine. I swear. Yo, it'd be some people sitting courtside at Barclays Center. I'm like, you got to be from like, you're not from here.
Vermont. They're from Vermont.
Vermont.
Vermont, for real. Like, damn. Like, where did y'all come from? And obviously,
The mountains. Like,
And look, bro, you don't even got to do too much. When you hop on SeatGeek and you check ticket prices, although our mid 3 is mid, ticket price is always going to be more expensive than MSG. You know why? Because nobody's taking that LIRR to Barclays Center. Nobody in Brooklyn is even traveling to Atlantic Avenue to sit in the Barclays Center.
Listen, I take the 2 train often, and it always passes through Atlantic Avenue, Barclays Center. I'm telling you, there was a Nets game one night. I promise you couldn't even tell. Usually, if there's a Knicks game or a Rangers game at Penn Station, Madison Square Garden, man,
Filled.
it's packed.
Nobody even got on at the stop.
Man, I'm looking around like I'm looking around like, yo, there's a Nets game tonight. Right? And I'm looking around like there's like people walking in like 2s. I'm like, yo, there's no way.
It was like that episode of SpongeBob where SpongeBob and Patrick couldn't catch the bus. It was just them 2 out at night. There was nobody else.
I'm walking through Atlantic Terminal like, yo, there ain't no way. There's no way. And I look, and I say this all the time. You look across the street to the Chick-fil-A. No, that's a crowd right there. If you want to see a crowd in Brooklyn, look
Guilty as charged. I was at that Chick-fil-A.
And even the Apple store further down the street, you see mad people in there, right?
Word.
It's more people in there than there are on Barclays.
Yo, Josh is spitting, bro. There's more people at PC Richardson right across the street than Barclays Center.
Man, I see more people coming down the Target escalator than I did walking in the Barclays Center. That's what we're talking about. So I don't care how many times in a row the Nets beat the Knicks. I don't care. You can beat us. They beat us 9 straight times. You can beat us 50 straight times.
Preach.
I don't care. Man, there ain't gonna be no support behind you.
Preach, Josh.
Kevin Durant, Ben Simmons, man. Let's don't get me
Preach.
started. Don't get me started. If Ben Simmons was a Knick, would he be getting away with half the stuff he's getting away with now?
No.
No, he would have been traded by now.
He would have. Yo, do you know how Knicks fans? Do you know how mad Knicks fans would be at this man?
Sometimes bullying works. We would've-
He's so right.
I swear, if he was a Knick, Nico probably would have bullied him on 90.3 so much that he would be putting up MVP numbers right now.
There's no way. That's why Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving chose the Nets, or that's why Kyrie convinced KD not to join the Knicks, because like, oh, we can get away with our usual BS if we go to Brooklyn. Nobody cares about the media. Don't care about them. They care about the Knicks. They care about the Knicks, right? That's why they did that. And Ben Simmons followed the same thing. So I don't care. I mean, Kyrie hooped in the 4th quarter, and Julius Randle sold my parlay.
Oh my god.
Man, I hit like 10 legs.
He's been great, Randall. He's been
but
he's been unbelievable. You cannot say he's been bad.
No,
Nah, he hasn't.
He hasn't been bad.
Shoot, he torched Boston. He put.
we gotta talk about that.
He had 2 posters that game. Oh man, it was beautiful what I was seeing. They actually closed out the game. Although that 4th quarter was sloppy, how it always is. As you can see, Kyrie gave us a 20 ball in the 4th quarter. Like, what? Some people don't even score 20 in the whole game. He gave it to us in a quarter.
He's so weird because he'll be chilling for 3 quarters, and then he'll look at his little imaginary watch and be like, oh yeah,
It's that time.
it's time to F up the Knicks.
It's that time.
Shoot. So the NBA announced a Clutch Player of the Year award. It should definitely go to Kyrie this year.
You think so?
I think so, because the way when Kevin Durant's been out and Ben Simmons has been
You're right.
A vegetable.
Simmons, yeah.
The Make-A-Wish kid in Brooklyn.
I want to play. I want to play with the Nets. I want to play with the Nets.
Nah, yo. Y'all
It's
are
up a 10,
ridiculous.
10. Like,
Yo, I should have known when he changed his jersey number and he was like, yo, I'm Ben 10. I was like, all right, you have no dog in you. Ben 10, that's what you're doing? The cartoon?
He has a little kitty cat inside of him. No dog.
Man, it's
Wiener
a
dog.
lost
It's all
cause. It's a
wiener
wiener dog.
But yeah,
It's a wiener dog.
Kyrie, I could agree with that. Number one runner-up. He had a couple 40-point games since KD went down. Just gave us 20 in one quarter. Got a couple game winners. Shoot, all facing adversity. I got to give it to him. Kyrie has definitely been balling.
Yeah, he's definitely my front runner for that award, and he'll be on one of the All-NBA teams for sure. He's been playing great lately. And we brought up the Knicks-Nets dynamic, and we're talking about the Empire State Building kind of still. Well, here's the thing, so the Lakers are in town for a back-to-back starting tonight and tomorrow. So they're in Brooklyn tonight, and they're resting LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Guess what? Tomorrow when they play the Knicks, they're going to... I'm fully well-rested and healthy.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
But look,
Of course.
I'm going to tell you why this game works out in our favor.
Oh.
Because you seen what happened in Boston on that last play, right?
Yo, LeBron.
Yeah. That refs is blind out there. We're going to be hacking LeBron all day. That's an easy W for us.
Yeah.
We're going to go viral again. Another movie. Simple.
Franz, you know it's crazy, and Gina, I know you're gonna chime in on this. So I watched that happen, and obviously LeBron got whacked on the arm by Tatum. He's over here throwing a 38-year-old temper tantrum. He's so angry that he don't even know what his body's doing.
Yo, he's just skedaddling on the court, like skipping and skedaddling.
He's on all fours, like, yo, come on, man, like, damn. And then obviously the Celtics go on to win the game, and we're talking about is like the NFL scripted or is it whatever? I'm looking into some of the referee stats. So there's this ref named Eric Lewis. Mm-hmm. Would you believe, let me find the tweet. Would you believe that Eric Lewis, it says, I don't know how much I believe this, it says the Celtics are 36-2 in games he's refereed since 2020. 36-2. Now, I'm not the type of person that believes in coincidences. 36-2.
Oh,
And then,
man's getting a nice little check under the table.
I'm saying.
and Lakers fans were going crazy with the investigation too, because they found this man's wife. They found this man's wife on social media. They're over here wearing Celtics jerseys. Man,
Wow.
Yo, Laker fans don't play around. They were like, we're going to expose this man for costing us the game.
Hide your mama, hide your kids, hide the dog.
When you look at it, like, the Lakers have been getting screwed over on big calls. And, I'm that one guy who definitely doesn't like LeBron and how much he's a crybaby. Not like LeBron, but I don't like the fact that he's such a big crybaby. But this year, I can't even blame him. Because these refs are ridiculous. And when Pat Bev came out with that camera to show them the foul, I saluted that all the way. Mm-hmm. If I'm coach, I'm not even mad at that.
Nah.
Because Pat Bev just had to put back dunk, and that was about it. You can't expect more from him. After he made that play, I think he was gone for the rest of the night. He was, like, high on life. But... yeah, like that call right there was despicable. They called a foul on AD down the stretch. Another terrible, terrible foul, which would lead it to an and one, 3 easy points. Like, it was crazy what I was seeing from those refs that night.
They, like you said, they've been kind of shading the Lakers all year long, and the Lakers, like we said, they're going to have Anthony Davis and LeBron James in the Garden because the Garden matters more than the Barclays Center. Players don't want to play at the Barclays Center. They want to put on a show at the Garden, unfortunately for Knicks fans. But on the Lakers, so LeBron James is obviously pretty close to setting the all-time scoring record.
Yeah.
I think he's 111 points behind Kareem right now. So there's no way he sets it at the Garden, right? There's no way he's going 100.
Oh, he will. Will.
I'm just checking.
You just spoke that into existence.
Hey, I'm just saying the NBA all-time scoring record in air quotes is 100. Listen, Wilt Chamberlain held up that he just drew 100 on it.
Yeah, he did not hit 100.
Yo.
He did not hit 100.
I'm sorry to piss off the old heads, but I just feel like that's what happened. I just feel like he just had a Sharpie. He's like, watch this. But, so there's no way LeBron's scoring 100, right?
Bro, there's no way.
That's why he should
There's
play
no
the
way.
night before against the Nets.
Yeah,
That's what
just so
I'm
he can
saying.
break
Yeah.
it in the
Yeah, go 50, like, yeah, get close to it.
I don't know. Or maybe he's just saving all his energy so he could go Super Saiyan on us on the garden floor. I don't know.
He hits his favorite playground. He's actually said that. LeBron James.
That's crazy.
But real quick, back to the Knicks. So this is interesting. There was a report earlier today from Shams, and when you see it from Shams, it's pretty accurate. So the Knicks are reportedly offering multiple first-round pick for Nico's Raptors, OG Anunoby.
I'm with it.
I'm with it too.
With it.
I'm definitely with it.
All the way.
Are they trading Barrett?
No, they're not.
Damn
trading
it.
Margin. Ross.
They're
They
trading
gotta
Barrett.
trade him.
No, they're not
Wait,
trading
he just
Barrett.
hit that big three in
Barrett.
Boston.
I'm not. Come on, Barrett.
Yo,
He's
he just,
terrible.
bro, chill. He dropped the hardest pick of 2023. I like the comment,
Third overall
reposted.
pick. He's a third overall pick, and what is he shooting from three?
He's shooting 34%. Like, he started off the season slow, right? But I think he's come on as of late.
Hey,
He's averaging 20 points per game on the season. Like,
It's a very quiet 20 points. Let's get real. That is not a good 20 points.
as a third option, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
A third
But
option.
you don't want him to be your third option.
He's a third overall pick. He's your third
Wait.
option.
I said
Hold
that's
on.
always on the pick.
Okay. So it's just a third overall pick is what's bothering people here. But RJ Barrett as a third option is not bad. You know what I'm saying? And Ross is right. It is a very quiet 20 points. But
I think it is.
that's why we got JB, because JB's giving us the loud 30-point games.
You could have had Donovan Mitchell.
That's exactly. That's why I'm mad because of that.
Listen, I've turned my life to God, and he told me he told me to leave that in the past. He said,
You're never leaving that in the
I said,
past.
God, everything is in your hands. He said, trust me, buddy.
As a fellow God-fearing man, I'm never getting over that. I tried to pray on it, but it's just never,
What is?
it's never
By the
left
way,
my spirit.
could I just? What does Barrett do like elite well? Just ask me. Come on.
I mean, his free throw percentage is up this year. Is it? It's up. It's up.
Frank's trying.
It's not elite, but it's
Okay.
They're free.
He's got a bad cold, so that's why he doesn't shoot well. Bad finger, bad head, bad eye, bad leg. So I'm like, what is it with the guy? He's a better version of like Kadarius Toney, where it's like,
Oh, come on.
always injured, can't play through the injury.
Oh, man, not KT.
Third overall pick.
No, we're not
He
doing
can't make a big free throw.
No, Ross
He
is.
can't shoot the three, and he's not a great shooter as is, and he's not a good defender. So what is he good at? For a third overall pick?
Having the name RJ.
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Man, they should have made that trade for Mitchell. Oh God,
They should have.
they should have.
You could have JB and Donovan Mitchell.
Y'all aren't wrong, but you know what? It is what it is. I'm a very live in the present guy. Like
Oh.
I want to look in the.
Oh, be salty.
No, I'm sorry, don't get me wrong, but it's over. Like we can't get. Maybe in 2025 he'll come as a free agent. Wow.
No, he's going Brooklyn. What you talking about?
They all do.
Please don't.
Man said 2025.
There's literally. They're literally radio shows are saying the same thing. He's never going to be that third overall pick star. Everybody's agreeing with me. Like it's not. I'm not the only one.
Listen, bro. If there's one thing I'm gonna take pride in, if we want to talk biggest free agency rumors, we gonna get that hands down. We could have had Zion. We could have had KD.
Exactly.
We could have had Donovan Mitchell.
Well,
At least we got the all free agency team. I'll take it.
I can't get
The all free agency team. We would have won a chip with that team.
Yeah, come on now.
Too bad it's not real life. Man.
Only in our imagination.
Man, do you know how sad it is to be a Knicks fan? The only way I can get a win is if I do my GM and then just rebuild the team in 2K. That's it.
Literally.
See, y'all making me feel down about the Knicks, but you know what? It's all good.
It's 7 first round picks you can get for this team. Just remember
Hey.
that 7. You can blow this up. You want to do it? It's gone. It's right here, right in front of you.
I'm focused on the number 7. That there's a 7th C, baby. What are we talking about?
20 years for a 7th season.
You know we're gonna win that first game out of the play, and it's gonna be hype. Like Bro, let's come on, man. I'm trying to sell it.
Who are we playing if we made the 7th seed?
Maybe so right now we'd be slated to play the Hawks.
Bro, we coming out, bro. We gonna make it out. I got hope. I got hope we making it out.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
No, I can't let. If it works out that way, I can't let DeJounte Murray, I'm a bully rookies. I'm not gonna let that man and Trae Young, the hairy lollipop, come into the game.
Maybe the Hawks we win one. The Raptors we're not beating.
Nah,
we're not beating the Raptors. That's a bad.
We're not beating Toronto.
You're not at all. That's a bad matchup. Toronto's bad.
I don't know.
You can't beat the Raptors.
You can't. We really
cannot beat the Raptors.
That's a horrible matchup.
You know Pascal's going to drop 70. Like,
nah.
See,
I'm gonna ride with my Knicks. I'm gonna say we're gonna beat the Raptors. I'm gonna tell you why. Ever since that moment, first off, we always have close games. But who wins?
And when that's
Nico.
That's true.
As I said, I'm gonna tell you why. When it comes to that playoff basketball, I'm convinced after the despicable performance Julius put up 2 seasons ago against the Atlanta Hawks, that he's gonna come back with this confidence, all-star confidence that he has, and he's gonna come in there and he's gonna.
Yes, he is.
Put some belted cheeks on the Toronto Raptors.
Oh, yeah.
JB's gonna be Robin to Batman. He's gonna assist him perfectly fine. And the main piece who's gonna light it up is Quentin Grimes, because since Scotty Barnes put his finger in his face and disrespect that man in front of thousands of people, Quentin Grimes has been locked in. I could tell you that. I know it now. He's been shooting 1,000 shots in the gym. He's gonna be that X factor. I could see it right now.
Let's go.
Quote me on it.
That's a great
Quentin Grimes,
fantasy.
the X factor.
That's a great fantasy, Franz.